Oh, greetings everyone. I hope I haven't, forgotten how to make a video and speak without like lagging or stopping. Well, today is a wet day or rainy day here in Ulaanbaatar. People usually talk about the weather first. And today I would like to continue my random talk about the random stuff, and it does not mean that I'm like fully came back to YouTube again. I'll be busy, this doing other stuff. And today I had some argument with my wife, and basically I'm free, and I guess this video is going to be very long because I have nothing to do this evening, and I would like to talk about the woman. I as a this man, I like women, and I just this watched the movie Mad Max, where everything is like dry, and they are fighting for oil. Same time, it seems they are fighting for this bunch of these hot chicks. You see hot chicks, I guess. So it seems like these women are like this water for these men. They all want to have them or grab them, something like that. And yes, it is true that when you say she's hot, you want to touch her, something like that. So notice that you are saying she is hot. Yeah, hot. I would like you to focus on Chinese idea of manliness and feminine, this yin-yang. You will notice that they claim that man is masculine, man is bright, man is active, man is like fire, and man is hot, something like that. Man is like bright, so man is the bright side. The opposite of man is obviously woman. She is like she's not fire, so she must be water, and she is inactive. She is like wet, and she is dark and cold, etc., etc. But this idea is totally different here in Mongolia. I mean, we live in the opposite way of thinking compared to this idea. I happen to be a harhung, or the dark human, meaning a man. A man is immediately the dark side. And I happen to be a nuhur sudr, meaning husband and shadow of someone. So I happen to be the dark, the dark side. And also we believe that this since woman is this light, the moon is like goddess, sun is goddess, and Mother Earth is goddess, and possibly the other planets are goddesses. So it's traditionally it's a woman's duty to look after the fire or light, and man must go hunt, and the man usually do all the dark and dirty job. So one can say that Mother Earth is like a stone, and she is one dry stone. So someone have to make her wet, like in this ocean. The ocean waves should be doing this in order to this water must be like circulating and running, etc., etc. So as a man, I have to bring money, and I have to make her wet. This is stuff. So it seems that she is not this, how to say, it is not enough for her, it seems, something like that. So the point is, this some people push this strange ideas, and I push my ideas. And if you like, this sit in the quiet, you will notice that they are like basically taking over, and they are not, this. They are not open to your, these ideas, and they are like, since this our ancestors wrote like this, or this they preached like this, we shall this continue this tradition, and etc, etc. So since if a man and woman are going to live together, they supposed to this share energy, this using their swastika, basically meaning this the genital area. So the genital area is hasa, it's a swastika area. And it is also same if you say that fireplace is a place of energy, and man and woman is sitting around the fire, and they should share energy using this fire swastika. But it's happened sometimes it's gets this impossible to share energy, something like that. So some of you may wonder why I'm like making this art, and why I'm like trading with the someone called the spinning dog who lives in Michigan. So it's like this maybe I do not like the idea of this Chinese yin yang, how they put the order of things, and I find it completely this stupid. But I like some of this Chinese ideas about the these directions. So for Chinese, the north is the land of a dark turtle. So in the north, there is some nomads who are being so dark, and they are being how to say they carry their homes with themselves. So they act like turtles. So this realm must be the realm of the dark turtle. So I like this idea, and I can say that there is one big turtle rock here in Mongolia, and I like that one of the this so-called realm spirits are turtle. So I trade this my cheap art with the Michigan stones. So this is going to be a Michigan stone. This is a fossilized coral, and it looks like a turtle shell. So I'm planning to make some how to say necklace or jewelry using these stones. So this is going to be like win-win trade. One cannot find such a stone here, and I hope this no one can find such a art in Michigan. So speaking of this some strange beliefs like they are pushing, etc, etc, Buddhists usually ruin this good belief. Like in shamanism, you have this three mana stones, or this some magical stones, and burning stones, or the wish stones, and they are a core response to like plant, water, and animals. So in shamanism, it's like this the water, plants, and animals will provide you, will this will heal you, will this provide with the food and shelter, etc, etc, and all you need to is to guard them well. So protecting the Mother Earth, not polluting, is the very important part of this shamanism. And I guess this studying the this Mother Earth, or studying the plants, or studying the animals, etc, etc, somehow wasn't this big this importance. But I like, you know, this nowadays science is studying all the plants and the animals and their behavior, and etc., etc. And you know, this protecting wildlife is very important, etc., etc. So Buddhists changed this idea, and still they like this three color, you know, this symbolism, and they say that if these are the teachings of Buddha. Yeah. So when you have the teachings of Buddha, you will not, you know, this. You will not be hungry, and the teachings of Buddha will provide you with the shelter, etc., etc. So this thing seems to be even, you know, this changed in the case of, you know, this Dorj Shugden, you know, these worshippers. If you don't know what is a Dorj Shugden, it seems to be, you know, this some kind of a you know, this spirit of a, you know, long you know, this dead lama in Tibet. So it's basically a Tibetan you know, this deityist, you know, this status, you know, this how to say, spirit of some kind of a lama or guru, something like that. Personally, I do not like this Dorj Shugden thing, simply because it is related with the Buddha of wisdom and God called Yamantaka, meaning you know, this you know, the defeater of death. So it's basically, you know, this imaginary God, like, you know, this if you say death is real, death is God, you have this God, but then you claim that there is a God that defeats the death. It's like, you know, this Marvel University or DC University, where in the comics, where you have some hero like Thor, then you have you know, this defeater of Thor. So the defeater of Thor is much more stronger than the Thor, because he defeats the Thor. So something like that. So I don't, you know, dislike this, you know, this this defeater of death, you know, this based some kind of meditation, you know, this how to say, tradition. So you know, this in general, Buddhists, you know, this you know, the Buddhists fail to create a good, you know, this how to say, good country. I mean, they meditate, they create, you know, this country, they build their temples, and, you know, this, they meditate, you know, but the state usually fails. They failed in Afghanistan. They basically ruined in Tibet. You know, this. Do you really think that Tibetans are so enlightened people, or, you know, these smart people? I doubt that. Tibetans are very uneducated, and they can be very, you know, this stupid and brutal. And one can say that a very good example but this country may be Japan. But Japan is a unique country, isolated, and quite, you know, this homogeneous, and they are full of desire. You know, this civil wars, and all those, you know, this naked, you know, these mangas and all this porn, etc., etc. They are full of desire. So I guess that's why they are like quite, you know, this developed, something like that. So shamanism usually promotes desire. You should have desire to live a good life, something like that. Limiting desire is like stupidity. Thanks to desire, you create stuff, something like that. So I will put one video in the description below, where some, you know, this lama, some reincarnated lama claims that, you know, this Dorj Shugden, Tibetan, you know, this protective, you know, this spirit, you say, guardian angel is going to provide you with the this protection, shelter, and this food, etc., etc., and he must this give offerings like in this chanting for this spirit, etc., etc. Well, personally, I believe that this Dorj Shugden is this how to say, Tibetan stuff, not not a Mongolian stuff. It's obvious. It's obvious, and it's been a long time since the Erlig khaan, the death, is this our pagan god, something like that, is claimed to be the protector of Dharma or this this Buddhism, something like that. But they are saying that this Dorj Shugden is the protector of this Dharma, etc., etc. So it's this creates this some kind of this I should say anger inside me, so that they are not respecting the local god. And I guess it is okay. I mean, in old time it is like this: if you do not respect the religion, death will come and claim your, how to say, soul, something like that. So they used such this fear tactic. But I wonder who is going to be afraid of this Dorj Shugden. Seriously, the dude is riding some this snow line, and he has this some kind of a stone, and he does not look this fearsome like Erlig Khan. So speaking of this this Buddhist ruining the country, this this building something that has a bad negative the symbolism is basically wrong. And recently they are building a big this statue for a this for a this new age Buddha, or this coming Buddha, or new Buddha, like this is called Martyr or Martyr. I will put this wiki page for this Buddhist deity. Who is this Buddha? This is supposed to be a Buddha of present and future. So in the future there will be countless these people that represent Buddha, something like that, and his teachings, etc., etc. So basically this dude has a this goat skin on his back, and he's the scapegoat. He's the martyr. I mean, this dude is the one who fights for the Buddhism and dies for the Buddhism, or he's the martyr, or he's the this martyr. He's the martyr. So if you look at the wiki page, you will notice that this when this Chinese are like trying this overthrow the Yuan Empire, they claim that their leader is the this new Buddha. He is the this the martyr. He is the savior, something like that. So what does it mean? It means this the simple question: when these martyrs appear, when this someone sacrifices himself for a religion, or becomes a scapegoat for a religion, when there is some kind of instability, when there is some chaos, etc., etc. So by building the statue for martyrs, it's like they are calling for some this bad times, or some trouble, maybe World War III, where someone must this, or this some some religious war. Maybe someone was, this martyred themselves for Buddhism, something like that. So what I'm saying is that this, they might ruin the country. Seriously. So maybe it's just my this feeling. Sometimes this I'm wrong. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.